Welcome or welcome back. I'm Julie. Let me show you how I make puzzle pieces, but please don't look at my nails. I find doodling puzzle pieces relaxing. This is from an older sketchbook of mine. These are larger pieces. I also filled an entire page with almost uniform pieces. I added in the two shaded pieces for some reason. I don't remember what that reason is now. Let's get to work. For puzzles, you can use any kind of paper, though graph paper or dot grid will speed things up. There's two essentials for creating puzzle pieces. 1, determine the area to cover and the shape to go in that area. 2, every piece has to connect to every other piece it touches. After I decide on a shape, I'll place all the pieces in the area that I want to cover. I pencil in the basic shape. You can mix shapes, that's more advanced. For this tutorial, I'm going to use a uniform shape. Let's start with a 4-square area. I draw each square. Now each square must project out or pull in to connect to the pieces it touches. The connector can be any shape you choose. On a 4-square, it's pretty simple to complete this quickly. If I'm using a dot grid and I plan to use a square as my shape, I'll often freehand, going around the perimeter first, then filling in the center pieces. I'll ink over these larger pieces. I'll lightly fill them in with colored pencil. Using a different color in each square helps me see each unique shape as I plan what I'm going to do with the pieces or what I'm going to put inside. These are Derwent colored pencils. I love these. The lead is soft and they layer and blend really well. I prefer using a polymer eraser when I ink with a Tombow Fudenosuke pen. I find the polymer erasers don't smudge the lines. Templates are another great way to create puzzle pieces. I'll use the circle template, map out a 9-square, or a 9-circle. As you add more pieces, it's more important to pay close attention to your connectors, especially with a base shape like a circle. It creates these squashed squares in between the circles. You can't forget about connecting those up. I add my connectors first in pencil, then I'll ink over them. By adding the connectors first, it also shortens the line or curve you need to draw to complete the shape. Sometimes I like to be very precise and have my connectors follow a pattern. Other times I choose the direction they point randomly. I decided to fill this block with watercolors. I'm using Aloha watercolors. These are handmade on the Big Island of Hawaii. I will leave a link down below. These watercolors have such an amazing soft feel when you're using them, and the colors are so vibrant. The ones I've chosen to use for this have an iridescence, except for the center color, papaya. I'm using 2 different brushes. My travel water brush, because it was closest to me. The video was rolling and I panicked. Then I spotted my favorite brush, which is a dagger brush. This is my favorite because it's so versatile. I can get big flat washes with one edge, middle widths with the top edge, or flip it over for fine details. There are so many variations you can make if you keep in mind, fill in the area to cover with a basic shape, connect each shape to every other shape it touches. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If there are other tutorials you'd like to see, leave me a comment. Until next time, keep journaling and keep creating.